These my dollars make it hurt.
Yes, what's going on? What is going on? Somebody need to clap for me. Somebody need to clap for me. I'm just gonna tell you now. I haven't changed. I know I didn't tell you guys I was coming on. It's really just a spur of the moment. Mostly everybody is off work. It is what it is right now in Memphis, Tennessee right now. You realize that it's snowing here in Memphis presently. I think we've already accumulated at least about 3 to 4 inches here in the South, which is enough to shut whole city down here in Memphis. If you're in the Midwest or in the North, 5 inches of snow ain't nothing to you guys. But in here in the South, snow will fall just an inch or just the threat of snow. You don't even have to be any snow on the ground, just the threat of snow, and it will shut our whole city down. So that locks me up here in the house, and there's a never-ending story. The Dallas Cowboys is always something to talk about, even in the off season, or of which we are in right now presently. All season has begun, but a day like yesterday, there is plenty to talk about. Yesterday, it was just a small sample size of what is there to talk about. You have to forgive me. Welcome to the Big Time Show. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, it's because I'm sharing right now. And forgive my unprofessionalism if you want to say that. I'll get better, but as of now, I'm just sharing, and I hope that you will do the same so that the content will go out from a realistic Cowboy fan, too, I may add. I got to tell y'all something in just a second. I'm still sharing, and you got to get ready for it. You got to get ready for it because, I'm not trying to make you laugh, but if you laugh, you just laugh. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, I was so depressed yesterday. I'm on the borderline of saying that I'm still depressed. I'm depressed. I am. I'm depressed by what I saw. Remember what I've always told you guys about the Cowboys in this season. You can go back to all the shows from just this season. The Cowboys win spectacularly or they lose spectacularly. That's what happened yesterday. We lost spectacularly. It's just no question about it. It's a way to win, and then there's a way to lose. And I really got a problem with the way that we lost yesterday, and the way that when you lose like that, in the fashion that we did, it causes you to have to start, wondering about where do you go from here, and this even changes. Now, I'm quite sure all of you who despise the Cowboys or don't like them have enjoyed yourselves this morning by listening at Stephen A. and Shannon and Skip and all Michael Irvin crying and Skip about to turn almost look like an apple. He turning so red in the face. I mean, it's unbelievable how they have acted. And now that you done heard all that, because they hate us anyway, so you're not gonna get a real good thing out of them. An honest type evaluation. I'm gonna tell you now, because I done slept on it. Okay, I slept on it. Now, I didn't tell you how long I slept, but I slept on it. Okay, I didn't tell you at what time I went to sleep. I just said I slept on it. That could have been an hour, that could have been 7 hours, or it could have been just 5 minutes. Now, this is what I wore yesterday. When I came on yesterday, I had my Michael Parsons jersey on. I had my Cowboy gear on. I still got it on. You want to know why? Because I slept on it. I only slept for about 3 minutes. I've been up ever since. I ain't took no bath. I ain't took no shower. Just look at me. I'm in a state of shock over here, like Mick Jagger and Michael Jackson. State of shock. Some of y'all too young. Y'all don't know nothing about that. It's just a little bit too young. But I'm just in a state of unadulterated shock. I ain't took a bath. I brushed my teeth. That's about all I done. Fortunately, you can't. Fortunately, I'm on your screen. You can't see nothing that's going on. Yeah. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Let me get my ticker going. Let me get the all the other stuff out the way before I do it, okay? Because I'm borderline emotional, but I'm borderline smooth. You understand? I'm big time. Y'all know. Y'all can laugh at me all day if you want to. I don't care. I don't laugh. Listen, before we even start, thank you to everybody that's popping in here. Happy Dr. King Day. Certainly, I don't have to explain to most of you what Dr. King stood for, what he means, what he will always mean, the symbol of excellence that he was, a tremendous legacy that will never die, legacy that will always be talked about. He's a great man, left a great legacy, and we're still trying to live up to his dream. Fortunately, we've got a long way to go, but hey, some of us are trying, and commending those that really try to kind of follow his footsteps. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a preacher of the gospel. I love Jesus, love the church, but I couldn't be Dr. King. See, I'm gonna be honest with y'all now. I know I'm gonna talk about the Cowboys in a second. Y'all give me a second. I can't. I'm not Dr. King. See, I'm cut from the Malcolm X type way. Y'all understand? I can't turn the other cheek too many times. Cause see, if you keep hitting me in my cheek, I ain't gonna have no cheek left. So I'm just trying to tell you, I can't turn too many cheeks. That's me. The Lord is still working on me. I ain't perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest with you. What Dr. King did in his time, I couldn't do. I'm built differently. The peace of the Lord is in me, but I'm not a full blossom plant yet. I'm just not. At least I'm telling y'all the truth. I mean, y'all can laugh at me all you want. I'm just telling you. The preacher said he more like Malcolm X. Would you want me to say it louder? I'm like Malcolm X. I'm more like Malcolm. No. I ain't got too many more cheeks. I can't turn the other cheek. I don't have none left. Y'all forgive me, but I'm just telling you the truth. Okay, so if you want to contribute to the podcast, you can see it on the ticker there. $ the Big Time Show. Listen, if you're on Facebook, you can go ahead and hit the stars button that is there. If you're on YouTube, you can hit the super chat button there as well. I'm gonna have something new on YouTube probably in the next day or so. Another way that you can actually become a member or a partner in the Big Time Show podcast. Some of you have been with me for a while. I want to know how you can do it. I'm going to put that on there. It's not a requirement, of course, but if you want to, you can become a member of that. Let me speak to everybody before I go on my rant about the Cowboys on today. Let me go ahead and get it here. Let me see you all in here. Scott, what's going on? Man, I appreciate you, man. The NGBN TV network, where I am now. Well, we launch on the 29th. So that'll be the first show, at least my first time my show will be on there, live and in color. It's going to be a great night. So we going to do what we have to do leading up to that. The logo is up there. I asked that you guys that are here now, before I really go in, listen, if you look to the top right corner of your screen, you'll see that bearded guy there, the NGBN.TV. That's the symbol. It is a free app. I need you guys to go ahead and download that to your phone or to your computer device. And we also have a Facebook page. It's the same thing, NGBN.TV. Go join that. I need everybody to help us out. We're trying to have at least 1,000 followers for the Facebook page by today, actually. We're real close. We're less than 100 away. So why don't you guys help out and just knock that number down for us real quick. All you have to do is go there. You can join there. But again, it's a free app. If you put it on your phone or your smart TVs at the house, just download that for me. You help me out. All right, here we go. Scott, appreciate you, man. Daryl, what's up? My brother Tab is in the building. Marco, Polo, what's going on? Eastside, I see you. Cedric, stay in the building. I'll get to that in a minute. Say it to your question. James, yes, sir. Karam, yes, sir. Lee, what's going on? Matthew, what's going on? Lee, what's going on, man? That so far, that's all I got that I can see. That means some of y'all are watching me and ain't speaking. But what's going on, everybody? Listen, I want to thank you for the big show yesterday. Man, we had over 1,000 views, 1,200 views for the show yesterday, which proves my point that when the Cowboys lose, it's big business. I saw people in here yesterday I ain't seen before. Won't see them again because they got their jabs in. They're going to be gone now. I had over 460 on YouTube that have viewed it as well. So that's, for an hour and 30 minutes, that was huge for a lot of people to be on. Everybody, go ahead, hit that like button real quick. Give me about 12. I'm doing 12 now. That's all you got to do on your phone. It only take about 3 seconds. YouTube, hit that heart button for me. Just do that. Give me about 12 of them. Everybody that's here, if you don't mind, help your boy out. This the reason why I ask you that, just in case you don't know, it sends a signal to the algorithm and say, hey, something going on this big time show here, and we may need to share this with other people. That's why I ask you guys to do that. If you help your boy out, that would be tremendous. And if you don't, then that's just on you. But I sure would appreciate it if you would do that. Now, let's go to Cowboys because I really want to tag in on one thing. I slept on it, y'all. I had a chance to breathe. And I wake up and I got one conclusion. I'm still ticked off. That's really all I want to tell you. That's it. I'm still shocked. Really not shocked that we lost because I thought we would win. It's really not about the loss. It's about the way we lost. That's what's shocking to me. That's what that is. Not the loss, because on any given Sunday you can lose, or in whatever day, Monday night, whatever, you can lose. There's no question about that. It's not that we lost at home, because even though we won all the games at home and all that kind of stuff, it's really not about being at home and all that kind of stuff. It's the way we lost. That's what got me. Hey, Mark Nelson, I see the Packer fans on here. That's what's shocking to me. Not that we lost, we lost to the Arizona Cardinals early in the year. So we know we can be beat by anybody. You understand? See what I'm saying? So that is not that. It's the way we let the Packers look like they was the greatest team in the NFL. It was the way that we let Jordan Love look like he was an MVP candidate. It was the way that you let Aaron Jones just walk through your defense. It was the way that we didn't make any type of adjustments. I guess they went into halftime and tried to say something, but then it came out and even looked worse. It's just the way that we look that really got me very concerned. It does. And I thought about it, and I said it yesterday because I let you guys kind of run the show yesterday. I was kind of feeding off you guys' comments. And the talk that everybody pretty much was talking about at the end, and this is where I'm going to go ahead and put my brakes and stay here for a minute. Most of you started talking about coaching changes. And that's what I've heard today on Get Up and on First Take and a little bit on Undisputed. Listen to what they saying. I'm sure Kyle and Cowherd got something to say. I'm sure Pat McAfee going to have something to say along the same lines, which I'm not going to watch. And everybody going to have an opinion, so I'm just going to throw mine out here. I started playing little stuff. I may have said something yesterday, but I like I said, I done thought about it. Folks are already calling me, and I'm not opening up the phone lines. Okay, y'all don't. I'll let you know when the phone lines open. I promise y'all will. I'm on the phone. Okay. Oh, okay. Said he was a 49er fan. Say he gonna show us how to dog walk a team or barrel a car. Yeah, I'm quite sure y'all will. I'm quite sure you will. Quite sure you will. Quite sure you will. I'm picking y'all to win. So I understand. But this is what I want to say. Mark, and credit to you. Jordan Love, you have to give you have to give, and I did this yesterday. You may have not been with me yesterday, right after the game. The Green Bay Packers are hot. That's what I said yesterday. I'll say it again today since you're here. I'll be nice to the Green Bay brother that showed up in here. Jordan Love, without a doubt, quiet as it is kept, maybe it's a little bit too quiet. Jordan Love is one of the hottest quarterbacks in the entire league. I believe now his last 6 or 7 games, and maybe Mark, you can clear that up for me since you're a Packer fan. I think now when you add in yesterday, I think he has 24 touchdowns and only 1 interception. I don't know how many weeks that is. I may have been off by saying how many weeks, but that it don't get too much hotter than that. I mean, come on now. He's 24 touchdowns, and that's the playoff game yesterday included. I think it's the last 6. I think it's the last 6 weeks. Mark, maybe you can correct me on that. I don't know. But I think it's the last 6 weeks. He has 24 touchdowns and 1 interception. That's Jordan Love. What does that tell you? He is on fire. There's nothing else you can say. You can't take nothing from him. He looks as cool. He's not hurried. He's not rushed. He sees the ball well, sees the field well, whether you blitzing him or not. He destroyed us yesterday. That's just the bottom line. He destroyed us yesterday. The Green Bay Packers took the Dallas Cowboys. They said, hey, get them Buffaloes and all them out there stayed. Get them out of there. We're gonna put the Cowboys and we're gonna put this belt on their backside. They took us to the woodshed. The game was not even close. We already know that. There you go, Mark. I said a whole lot more yesterday, but you're right. I can say how bad Dallas played, and they did. We're better than what we showed yesterday. But Green Bay was awesome yesterday. No question about it. They beat our brains out. I can't say it no better than that. I give y'all credit. But I'm not concentrating on Green Bay. This is a Cowboy type podcast, so I got to get to the boys. Because it was totally ridiculous. It was totally ridiculous the way that we played. And it always seemed to be that way. Now, I don't want to talk about the exit. I did that yesterday. What I want to talk about is what everybody is talking about that's going to be an answer, because unlike last year, not unlike last y'all forgive my internet. I did. Thanks for hanging with me. If there really is a coaching decision, and that has to be entertained, it has to be entertained, because a lot of y'all think that y'all catching on the narrative. I said it yesterday. I don't think it's just such a done deal that Mike McCarthy is gone. I don't see that. Now, y'all want him gone. I understand. But I just don't see it. Cut and dry is that. I just don't see it. However, I will. Y'all forgive my internet. It's showing out today. I don't know why, but it's showing out. Let's just say that is going to be. And to make a decision very quick. Stay with me. Like this before. It is snowing down and maybe with me for that. Know it. Good. Going out. Know if that. I tell you. Yeah. Tell you what. If you give me about 5 minutes and then come back. Give me about 5 minutes and then come back. All right. Give me about 5 minutes. We'll go ahead and end this one now. Give me about 5 minutes and then we'll come back.